Right, we'll try that again. The Facebook one went deleted itself. So, okay, so to begin with, I'd like to say a big thanks to the moderators on the hub. A big thank you to all the admins. And thank everybody for coming in. You know, I didn't expect it to take up as big as it did. It's just under 1,600 people in now. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. The hub will be open over Christmas, but as you know, some groups aren't doing nothing now till after Christmas, or some might do, but you know, I don't know. Excuse me, who's doing them? So just keep your eye on the hub. Those that are doing them, it'll pop up, you know. It started out as a little bit of fun, you know. It started off as Stone Paranormal. Then more and more people come in, so I changed it to Paranormal Hub UK. Yes, and it got bigger. So then I had to change it to worldwide because we're getting friends over from across the pond, everywhere coming in. But I opened the floodgates for the idiots. So the admin now with, you know, they look down and if you're naughty, you don't come in. You know, we don't allow spamming and selling or stuff like that. It's, you know, it is a paranormal hub. Nothing else. Yeah, so everybody, thanks for that. Helping it all evolve. After Christmas, I'll be doing them interviews, I promise you. I'll sit down with, I've got to sit down with shadow hunters, have a natter with her, you know, what made her do it, come into the paranormal, what's her favourite bits, what doesn't she like, you know, what equipment does she use, yeah, sit down and have a right good natter. Hello, Mr. Stafford Paranormal, sir. How are you? Yeah, so after Christmas, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. As I say, we got loads of people doing stuff after Christmas. But everyone's sort of chilling now, winding up to Christmas, all going, oh, I've had enough. I'm resting, you know. But, well, okay. There's no rest for the wicked, as I say. The hub will be open. It doesn't close at all. So we still there for people who need the help, you know, or just come in for chat, really. Yeah, I'm doing well. It's to do a quick video for Christmas, thanking all the admins, all the mates who come into the hub. Yeah, that's what makes it. They're saying I'm just 1,600 people in there now. It's exhausting. Not really. It's one thing I enjoy is doing my hub. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's a labour of love, really. It started off as, what did it start off as? It just started off as the Paranormal Hub. No, it didn't. No, sorry. Started up as Stone Paranormal, which is where I am in Stone Paranormal. That was just a bit of fun, you know, talk to people. And then it became Paranormal Hub UK. And you just see the people get big and big coming in. I thought, I need to do something. I need to make the hub bigger. So I thought, I'll make it worldwide. Because then we started getting our friends from across the pond coming in everywhere. Hello, Alison. How are you? Yeah, so it's grown, big word, exponentially. Big word for you today. It's huge. And as I say, this isn't something that was planned to begin with, you know, just planned to be a normal little hub for friends and stuff. But my God, exploded. Yes, I was actually thinking how I actually got into all this paranormal stuff. And as far as I can go back, I was about 5-year-old. We lived in a cemetery in Stone. My old man was a grave attendant. We used to like jump in the grave, have clad walls, you know. Never bothered us. There's nothing negative there. We had some good fun till we got, told off. So yeah, so it all started. I got this feeling, like when you're a kid, you go, what? Who's watching me, And that's where my experience all started. I'm very well, thank you, Alison. Brilliant. Can we quit and natter? Yes, if any of you guys have got a question, please ask. I'll try and answer it. I'll try. Anybody got a question? What else have I got? There's that. Yeah, to say if anybody's got a question, shout up. I'll try and answer it. Well, there's one thing I still can do today. Was it yesterday? The most haunted location. Oh my God, mate, you put me on the spot now. I would say if I had to pick one particular location, I would say the Victorian Underground. There's so many layers, and you got the trains as well, and you got all the little rabbit holes, I'd say that. And it's huge down there, massive. You want Maglite to get down there. My dear collaboration. It's actually it's in progress now. I keep pestering them. I take Amy because she trusts her instincts. If she thinks it's too much, she goes until she drops an F-bomb. So that's Amy. He'd be Stephen Paranormal. The guys at Stephen Paranormal, always calm, always explain what they're doing. Two brilliant people. And then, let's see. So many to choose from now. Oh, dear. I don't know. I honestly don't know anybody else. What I have to do, I'll make a list, a dream team. I'll put it up in the hub for you after. It's a very good question, that one. Any location? Yes, there's one I'll be trying to get to. It's Stafford Castle. Every time we go up there, there's an event on. No. Yeah, I will get in one day, though. I'd love to go up there. Failing that, I'd love to go to the Tower of London. Where all the beheadings were, the Tower of London. Because that is supposed to be haunted. Very badly, that is. Okay, let me just go back up. Oh, right, thanks. What first sparked your interest? It's a very good story, actually. When I was young, it never bothered me, It's like I just thought, oh, go away, whatever. But when we moved up to further upstone, it's going to sound weird, but it's just how I think it is. I think something followed us, not malignant, not evil. There's something went, oh, I'm going with them guys, And the sun that had lying there, I had a creak of the ground. I thought, everybody's in bed, you know. And I hear footsteps on the stairs. I'm going, everyone's in bed. Yeah, we're about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I go, oh, go away, will you? And it all just stop, freeze, silent. And I thought, wow, you know, was that a ghost? Was that a spirit? Or was it just been one wandering about? I never found out. Very, very interesting. I think that's what. So I went, I must look into all this and see what I can get. And that's where the information started to build up. You know, I'm looking through all these books at different spirits and gods and demigods and demidemons. Looking through all these books. And over the years, the knowledge had just gone up and up. And then I got into archaeology, which is your buildings. People go, how the hell do you know all that? I love me archaeology. I love me supernatural. And they sort of fit in together. Brilliant. Pretty brilliant. And anybody else? Okay, I'll carry on. What was I going to say? Oh, I was talking a couple of days ago about Christianity, this group. And they said, originally, now I can't vouch for this, this is what they were saying. Originally, Christianity in the very early stage of Christianity, when you baptized a baby, that was a form of exorcism, so the baby wouldn't get possessed. True? I don't know, but it's a very interesting point. I had a good natter with them. Oh, yeah. The mysterious and the paranormal. Is it live or is it Memorex, you know? Oh, brilliant. What counts as good evidence? This is just my view. You know, there are groups out there who will just mess about, you know, galark about. Some groups who, I can't think of the right word, play up to it, you know. Was that you or was that the ball, you know? But the groups I know here, you guys, all genuine guys. You know, you stand there and you're taking what's going on. Sometimes I'll see something, like a little flicker. I'm thinking, is that reflection of the light? Is it something refracting or is it actually a supernatural movement? But I think the actual thing to do, I found, is always debunk it first. If you can debunk it, fine, it's up or down to something moving or something blown. If you can't debunk it, that's when you get serious and you go, wow, I can't debunk it, I have to go again and see if it'll happen again. If it doesn't happen again, you go, yeah, okay, well, you know, it happened. But if it happened again, you're going, oh, could this be a spirit or could it just be house settling? Could it be the house moving? You see, what you got to do, you can't just sit there and go, yeah, that was a spirit, that was a ghost, that was, you know, that was a golem, or that was, you know, you really got to debunk it first. And then you're left with the answers. I've been really scared. Okay, no. When I used to do invests, all I had was a camera, a torch. I'd go sit down in a room and go lights out, you know, put the torch in my pocket and just get my camera. Or sometimes I'd lock the camera off just pointing at me. I'm actually more scared of what the humans can do than the spirits. So now and again I'd jump, you know, what the? But as a scared, no. Yeah, that doesn't scare me. Man, you're living at the cemetery hardens you. Tough and job living in a cemetery. Yes, matey, I always try and debunk first. If I'm not sure, like there's a couple of nights ago, I can't remember who was up. So many groups now, mate, I can't remember who was up. I saw something. So I made a little note and timestamp. I went back. It was just a natural movement. Probably occurred on something. So, yeah, fine, debunked. You know. But some things you can't debunk, and you go, okay, here we go. So I've got to lean down there, couldn't be chats down there. A load of people, as Michael, all this knowledge, put it in a book or write it in a book and get it published. So I am doing that. I'm on about page, whatever it was, and I'm going into great detail what each thing is or what each particular kit does. Like nobody knows the guardians of the cemeteries are. In the olden time, the Roman time, they had a name's gone now. They had a guardian of the tombs. And if you went in there and you cracking with headstones or whatever, abuse them, they didn't have spray cans in them days. You feel the wrath of this. Oh, I can't think of its name. No, name's gone. The guardian of the dead and the tombs. But same with history between the Romans, the Egyptians, as us, and there's so many different theories on one thing. Like I can give you I'll give you a new one. I just learned the other day. The Aztecs, everyone thinks of them as savages, don't they? But they were quite great at engineering, and they were actually stargazers, checking the stars, writing all the stars down. Well, not writing down, but and the houses built it so the door frame was aimed at a particular star or a particular group of stars. And ever since the stars moved, the houses kept getting built further and further away. And in the end, the Aztecs moved away to a different location way down on the coast. See, brilliant. I love that sort of information. Same with the Aztecs, star followers. Absolutely brilliant. And one thing I do frown at, I really do tell people off. I'm going on my own, I'm going to do it alone on my own. That frightens the hell out of me. Say for example, you get all your kit ready, put your bag in, off you go. You're out where you want to go, get your camera out, and you fall down through the floorboards. Who's going to know you're there? If you've broken your leg or you twisted your arm, how's somebody going to know you're there? Okay, you might have your phone on you, but it's going to take people half an hour to get to you, especially if you've gone, say, 150 miles to a location. If you haven't told nobody you're going, you're in trouble. You're really in deep trouble. So I will advise you, if you do know alone on your own, tell somebody where you're going, even if it's a friend or a brother, a sister, or mum, dad. At least let somebody know where you are and your rough ETA home. Shocking. Have I experienced anything that could sway a non-believer? That's a good question, Kay. We were talking about this, I think it was last month. I think me and Abe were talking about it, or me and son were talking about it. That means people, I get, what I'd do to a skeptic or a non-believer, I'd say, okay, I won't push this on you. come with me. I'll show you around, and then I'll see what you say after the invest. If you're still a skeptic, then if I can push on you. But I think if you did that, taking somewhere that's not really active, but somewhere that's active now and again, give little, they knock the cat balls or the just flick the E2. Perhaps that'll change their minds. I'd never force my opinion or my beliefs on anybody. I talk, say like, what do you do? What do you believe? Oh, I don't believe. Well, perhaps I can change your mind. Come with me and we'll have a look. Hello, Stu. Anything else? There's one thing I do love doing. A while ago, the gang went up to Cannock Chase, if you remember that one. They were there and they all wandered off, didn't they? And they were saying, what were all these toys in the ground, and little toys. And what it is, up at Cannock Chase, if you go up there, there's an actual hanging tree. If you go past the graveyard, come round, there's a tree, and if you look, there's a fairy circle there as well. With all the gifts, is to keep the spirits and the fairies happy, as we say. Just leave them gifts as you're passing through. Keeps them happy. Same to you, Alison. Have a good Christmas. And I think over the years, okay, they go back to the Victorian time. It's all done the parlour wanted, or holding hands, or as we say, smoke and mirrors wanted. It's just parlour games then. There's nothing evil, nothing good. It's just a game. But then as time evolved, people are going to take it more seriously. I wonder what happened if I try and get hold of my auntie or try and get hold of my dad, see where he left all his money, or where grandma left all the jewels. And that's when the sale of the Ouija board just went woof, sky high. Me myself, I would never use a Ouija board. Never. But I say it's a parlour game, but excuse me, there is a darker side to it, I think. There's a darker side. Hi, Meg. What else we got? Oh, guys, if next time in the pub, just tell people if you are or aren't doing Bearded Day for Christmas, so people know what you're doing. Shadow Seekers. Hello, matey. But if there's one place I'd love to go, I've seen a couple of times, as I said before, it's down in the old Victorian tunnels. There's a train station there. As far as I know, I might be wrong, nobody's actually investigated the train station. But I will look and see if anybody has. That would be interesting to have a look at that train station. Brilliant, thank you. Brilliant. Where were they when they did that? I don't know, James. You'll have to go and have a look. I think it was Manchester. I think it was, yes. But I will double check that for you. I could connect with anybody famous. Ooh. That's a good question, actually. I've got to think now. It would be somebody famous. Yeah. I could always get in contact with Winston Churchill and say, "What the bugger did you do in the war?" That's a bit naughty. Sorry, it's a bit naughty. I don't know if I'd like to meet Elvis. I don't know. It's one of them 50-50 ones, you know. Hi, Sony. How are you? Why is that back to front? My clock should be over there. And that should... Oh, it's mirrored. Technology is marvellous. Marvellous until it goes wrong. Oh, yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, mirrored. That should be over there. And my clock should be over there. So it's mirrored. Turned round. Yes, I'm going to be it again. Yeah. Too cold to shave. Anybody else? Yes, I do. I remember that. Strange but true. That's going back to the 80s-ish. I don't know. That was it, Michael Aspel. Excuse me. There's a couple of new paranormal TV programs on, which I watch. Yeah, they're all right. Some of them are way over the top, you know. What's that behind me? You know. I'm just trying to remember the programs that I saw as a kid. And there wasn't many around, I don't think. Oh dear, I can't remember what it was. I do like the series called Paranormal Lockdown, where they went in for 24, 72 hours. That was freaky. Would you like to be locked up in a place, you know, to be haunted? You couldn't get out, you were locked in for 72 hours. What? Pass me beer quick. I'm allowed 2 a day. I'm all right. It's only first. I'm all right. I'm allowed 2. I can't think of any of the. I used to watch loads of it. I just can't think what it was. I can't think of anything else. Anybody else got a question? Paranormal Witness, I remember that one, yes. I'm just trying to think of the programs. I can't think of any. I remember a science fiction one years ago called The Tomorrow People. That was good. Then they had to ruin it with a reboot. Yeah. My Ghost Story. No, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Right, what I've got to do is they've advised me make some admins to help me with my lives. So I'm just looking around. Let's have a look. I can't do it. Oh well. Most Haunted. I was watching a program yesterday about what TV and stardom does to groups. You know, push them into the limelight, get them on TV. I think this is my personal opinion. You know, I think it can ruin it. I think. Let's say that's just my opinion. Right, so just a quick question, guys. I've been thinking about it. I'd like to do a video once a week. I can update you at things. You can ask me questions, and I'll try and find out stuff. What do you think? If I do about one a week, maybe one a fortnight. I need admins on my lives, Alison. I need somebody to keep the naughty boys in line. Alison, what are you doing? Are you multitasking again? You're multitasking. Right, so that's what I've got to do. I've got to get some admins on my videos. Are you getting distracted? Behave. Right, I'll sort some mods out. I should just be able to click on a name. There we go. Where are we? Right, Alison, you're a moderator. Who else was it? Kay. Kay wants to be a moderator. All right then. That's 2. I'll have one more. One more. Shani, you're a moderator. I've got 3. Probably have to have a bit more once my video get a bigger circulation now. I might drag James in. Great, thank you. Great stuff. I'm on for about another 20 minutes or so. Half an hour, you know. Right, any more questions? Oh yes, I've got some invest coming up. I forgot to mention that. I'm being dragged out on a, they won't tell me where, but I'm being dragged outside in tents. But they're not telling me where. Mm-hmm. They're bogus me. Yeah, they tell me nothing, you see. Keep me in suspenders. So I've got one outside. I've got one in a 16th century house. I'm going to enjoy that. That look at the houses and So I am starting to go out. Yes, I'm starting to go out. But then I don't know if you all saw the video before. I'm cleared now by the doctors. I can go out. He says, yeah, you can go out with your camera, but take your stick and use your stick, he said. He did say, yeah. So, yeah, I'm out and about. I'll start off just locally. I know there's a supposedly haunted old cattle market track that's haunted. So I'm going to try that. Got all my equipment going. It should be okay. So hopefully, touch wood, I'm out and about. The main thing is I've got osteoarthritis on my joints. It's where all the tendons and stuff just wear away and you end up wearing your bones away like that, So he says, use your stick. Oh dear, and then my hands are my life. Yeah, I've got the arthritis, then I've got carpal tunnel as well, which means I drop stuff. So I've been told, put things on. Even to get a better string or better rope just to put them on your shoulders so you don't drop them. Or lanyards, Come on, man. Oh dear. Yes, back. Second one and the cross and the other Van Helsing, back, you beast, back. Oh dear. What you lot like, eh? Oh dear. Yeah. Now we're talking alcoholic spirits or supernatural spirits. So I just people to subscribing to the hub. Excuse the beeps and the. Hello, Naomi. How are you? Bye, Meg. Have a great Christmas. Catch up with you soon. So I think that's about it. I think oh. I've been trying to find make up my camera. Now normally they get plastered over the side or the handle, the name, like Sony or Sharp or whatever. This, nope, not one iota. What I'm gonna have to do. No, I didn't see it on the screen. I'll have to go and look on me when I brought it at the time. It's a good camera. Load of extras. Alison, you're not that bad, sweet. You're not that bad. I hope. I've been on an investigation, wanted to leave. Um, Almost, when you get that feeling, like a lot of people, they trust their instincts, the fight or stay thingy, or they get like a, it doesn't feel right, that sort of thing. I've always trusted my guts. I was just wandering around this old farmyard one day. The house, perfectly, nothing there, not you hear the birds tweeting, but I felt nothing from it. And I looked, it's around the corners, like an old barn. The door's hanging up. I thought, as I got close, I thought, something not right there. Something not right there. So I didn't go any nearer. The guts are telling me, do not go in there. You don't know what's in there till you go in, do you? But they say, excuse the clock, they say just always believe in your instincts. If they told you to go, go. St. Joseph's Orphanage. Didn't you pull that down, or am I thinking of a different one? Yes, James, the living bother me, mate. There. Can't reach that far there. So it is just about on, and it's very loud. Just tuned it on a little bit, the chimes. Thought I wasn't sure. I was reading something today about it. Someone to take a load of pictures. Said the love go back, but it's been pulled down, and they're going to build. Is it flats they're going to build or something? It's a shame. It's a lovely old building. What a shame. The pictures were lovely. I can't remember putting them up. If you go look on, I think it was on Amy's, there's a load of photographs up of it. Picture from the outside, it's huge, isn't it? It's a picture there, and then there's pictures from inside. Fantastic. Where, when the sun goes down, that's what I won't put that there, tempt you. In the daytime, you will find spirits there in the daytime, but they're not as strong, not as demanding, should we say. But as that sun starts to go down, you can feel it change, especially if you. The worst part is if you're somewhere you don't know or never been before. You're going, bloody, I don't know this place. I get lost. Sun's going down. What do I do? So you stay. You do your invest. You don't know what you got on your tapes or your camera. So it's it can be quite. I wouldn't say it's scary. It can be a quite back of your mind. Sun's going down. It's dark. I've got this horrible rubbish torch. I can just see about 3 foot in front of me. That's why I always carry. I'm going with me. I make sure I've got 2 good torches with me. If one goes, I've got the other. And these are these are military torches. So about like that, and gee, blind you. Elms Inn. Yes, that's 2, 3, 4 people have been there. They get brilliant results. It's one creepy place, it really is. So yeah, but I think the one big thing if you do invest, it's safety first. Always safety first. If you go in and you think the floorboards are bending, it creaks, you're going, that hold my weight. It wouldn't hold my weight, no. You got to really think safety. So what people do, they have a little look around first, test it to go up before they start to invest, so they know if they go around on the invest, then they're safe. So always do what's a word? A preliminary look before they invest. It's a good idea, really. No, I didn't think I wouldn't live there. It's there's something not right, Now, when I used to live at the cemetery, the bell's still there above the house. And just after we left, it's actually, just, that was spooky. But I never heard the bell ring. But I was told it worked. I never heard the bell ring above, and then the bell, it got its own bell tower above the house. Never heard it. Another weird one I was talking to you about the other day. You got your 7 levels of hell. Dante, your 7 levels. So they say that bad and good has to be balanced, don't they? So if the 7 levels of down, to go to 7 levels of up. That makes sense? Shaney, thank you. Yeah, it's not well known, but excuse me, it's known to not a lot of people because it's got to be balanced, hasn't it? You got your 7 down, so it's going to be 7 up. It's going to be balanced. Then you get, she would say, supernatural things that try and muck about with the balance. It's all balanced, to me, supernatural. It's science and maths. Because you got to think, it all comes together. Science, your maths, your archaeology, your history. It all comes together in a little neat bundle. Yes, Shane, yes, above, so below, exactly. Yes, good film that was. Well, before I came on, I went on Facebook. I thought I'd go live on Facebook. I just started it and it went, your video, I switched up. I'm going, hey? My keyboard's down here. There. I think I must just knock the wrong key and, I'm going, hey, what's going on here? So I thought, come on to here. And it's working, so it's fine. Geometry and numerology. Yeah. I'll do one more for you. One more we're talking about. The Roman numerals. Now, this is only speculation. I can't find anywhere that backs it up. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is a V, isn't it? Originally, it's supposed to have been a W or a U. I can see the U. They made a mistake, the U for the V. But W, nah. Yes, Kay, I tried it earlier, but for some reason it doesn't work. I do Facebook Lives as well, yes. They kicked me off today. I'm sure it was them, not me. Do you know what? It doesn't tell me how many people are in. Oh, it does there. Yes, it does. My apologies. No, 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 I don't want to do that yet. Mark asked a question. Hang on. Oh, found him. Sorry, yeah. No. Where? I can't find it. Oh, Naomi, don't start me on that. I could talk on that about that. I'll make it brief. Some people thought they're aliens, but it wasn't. It was actually a very intelligent race that when the Ice Age come, they hid. You know, after the Ice Age went, they adapted, they evolved, and they went out, sent people out into the world to reteach us, put us back onto the straight and narrow that nature has provided for us. And we're doing all right. You know, the floods went down, and that's why Atlantis got flooded, because they wanted disobeyed all of nature's rules, and they got so far into technology, they were becoming a danger to civilization. It's very interesting, this is. So when the Ice Age come, it caused a tsunami, as they pronounce it, and as it came down, it brought all the mud with it and the water, and poof, sunk Atlantis. So that's one reason they figured why Atlantis was sunk. But they were too advanced for the world, you know. So when the Ice Age eventually went, this futuristic, high intelligence race went out and all the world to teach us, get us back on track. But they reckon now we're heading for another one because we've diverted so much from our intended track that there could be another Ice Age to kill us all off again, you know. Start again, please, clean slates. That's what they reckon now. That's what they reckon's going to happen. We've ignored all the signs, you know, all the volcanic activity, all the tsunamis. Oh, we just got soaked, you know. Ignore it, you know. That volcano eruption. Oh, we just move away. Oh, I'm not moving, staying here. You know. I believe we've got too settled in our own ways, which aren't the right way or the correct way. You know, we're not on the correct path of evolution. Yeah, you got your tsunamis, you got your volcanoes, and you got your plates shifting as well. Your tectonic plates shifting. They're all signs. It's all there. You know. Yes, James. That was one theory. Yeah, yeah. And it was sort of what caused that now? I think that was the plate shifting. Because if your tectonic plate shift, you know, like that, that's going to cause water to. All interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. So there you are, a bit of supernatural off me, a bit of history off me. Yes, Mark, retype your question, please. I can't find it. Oh, my view on people faking it. I don't like it, I'll be honest. If you're going to go out, you've got all this equipment which costs you whatever, £100, maybe £1,000, you know, and you go out and you mess about or you fake it, then I've really got no time for you. I know everybody I speak to on the hub and in the groups, all genuine. Every one of them is genuine. From me to, whoever I'm speaking to, all genuine people. Oh, we have a muck about, we have a laugh, but you know, we're watching the vets, we're all having a chat in the sides. But I'm doing that, I'm watching the video as well. I'm going, what did I just see? You know, after I have to scroll back later. But people who do it to, people even do it to give it a bad name, you know. And the one I hate the most, this is my personal hate, the personal people go around, somebody comes on, help, I need some help, I think there's something wrong. They go around and they help you, oh, we have to charge you this much for doing it. I'm going, no, we don't charge people for helping them, you know. No, that's a no in my book. You don't charge people money. Exactly, Kay. They make our, for me, it's a hobby. They make it so, oh, God, you know, I don't want to do it anymore if they've got idiots like that, you know. It does share the secrets. It really makes my blood boil. People go out there and, oh, we can get rid of this ghost story, but it costs you 50 quid. We'll be here for 2 hours. Hey, what the hell? You know. No, I hate that. I mean, genuine people go out and say, we'll help you what we can. We'll come a few hours tonight, get a feel of it. And if you want, we'll come back tomorrow night and we'll see what, if we can talk to it, if we can get it to move. If it won't, then we need to do a bit more active, you know, a bit more drastic. I mean, you know, I wouldn't, if I went out to a house to help somebody, I wouldn't I'd just have a walk around, get the feel. Because you guys can feel positive and negative charges, can't you? We can all feel that. Excuse me a moment. Terribly sorry. Terribly sorry. I forgot where I was now. Oh yeah. If I went out to help somebody, you know, you get the feel of the place. Is it a good one? Is it an old niggly one? Is it a cursed? Is it a sad spirit? Is it an angry one? You get the feel, and you go, yeah. I know I need to do it. I'll come back tomorrow night and I'll try and do something for you. Now, if I couldn't do it then, I'll get somebody a bit more knowledge, a priest, or maybe, you know, if you get turned out that bad, you don't want, you don't want a horrible place to live in, do you? I wouldn't want it. I can understand that, Alison. I just watch the ones you like. You know, don't let them spoil your enjoyment. You know, if you enjoy it, just watch them. Don't let them ruin it for you. So one thing I'd never let anybody do is ruin my entertainment, my joy. Smack some eggs in a minute. I haven't seen the words are gone. I haven't seen Amy tonight. Probably busy. Probably busy. Any more questions? And no, you can't have me beer. Sorry, no. Just watch the team then. Excuse me. Don't let them spoil your enjoyment. Everybody enjoys watching the videos in this. I don't like this word, parafam. I don't like that word. Paranormal family. Yeah, we're one huge group and we know each other. We know what we do. I love watching the videos. But some of the guys have said they will do a, what's it called? A mess up reel where they made mistakes or they've chipped over or they've gone, what? You know, a gag reel. That's what I'm looking for. Some of them said they do a gag reel. If you guys out there want to do a gag reel, that would be brilliant. Have I got any power activity in my home? No, but there's a room flat right at the end. It's reportedly, I'm not saying it's haunted, but you get cold spots and people get their thing runnies. They don't last long in there. You know, I don't think it's haunted. I think it's just sometimes it's not the house that's haunted, it's the person. Excuse me. And it's just hypothetical. If you've got attachment or you've got something that likes to be with you, friendly, you know, watching your back, no matter where you go, that will follow you. Hey, we don't want pigeons either, Alison. Flying, you know, flying rodents. We don't want bats, we don't want pigeons. No, thank you. Oh, that's what I came back to what made me jump. There's a vest. It was Amy, Mox, and Danny went upstairs and that was that? There's a noise. Looked up. Pigeons. That did make me jump. Now the thing with poltergeists, they are very, very strong, very, very, you know, and they are not natural spirits. They are made from a young girl who's so distraught, so angry. You know, I hate you, Mum, I hate you, I hate you. You know, it builds and builds, but eventually it just gets pushed out. That is a poltergeist. And that can last for years, years, years. And sometimes they do go sleep or they go, you know, go into a deep sleep, and to awaken 100 years later, and somebody wakes up with the same negative, raw emotional feelings. I wake up again. Yes, Alison, pigeons. What was that word you used, Alison? I can't remember what the word it was now. For the bats. That might have come to me. It will do, matey. They're so negatively aggressive. And I said they aren't a normal spirit. Infestation. Right, is there anything else? That's about it, I think. So don't forget, if you're doing videos over Christmas, let people know in the hub. Or if you're not, let people know. I'll be back in the new year, whatever. What do you do for spiritual protection? If I can find it. Oh, I've got my rosary beads. I go on my hand there. Also, somewhere, I've got a cross somewhere, which I put on. Then I've got scented wax. Just rub on and, that's all I use. So I believe if you need more than that, I don't think you need more than that. Me, myself, I think it can be a state of mind as well. You think, oh, I'm not protected, and you won't be. You think, okay, I'm protected, I'm good, I'm going out. Positive mental attitude, PMA, Bruce Lee there, positive mental attitude. So I think it's all down to the actual person myself. Yeah, I've got my rosary there. Sometimes goes around my neck. I'm doing that. Yeah. People, what are you doing? I'm just rubbing my rosaries, But yeah, I think on my last word, if you trust your instincts, if you think dark thoughts, you're gonna attract things, aren't you? So before you go in with protection on, get your mindset right. I'm okay. I'm protected. I've got mates with me in case something happens. Let's go. I think that's all it takes, really. Of course, I might be wrong. I could easily be wrong. I'm just going like what I know, But you got to be in the right frame of mind before you go in. For those of you that can feel some empaths and stuff like that, you've got to learn to shut down a little bit. Just leave yourself open a little crack, so you can actually know what's going on, but nothing can get in. Nothing can get inside and start annoying you. Or sensitive, yeah, you got to learn to control it. Yeah, always close it down, but you can say leave it open a little crack, just a little crack, so you know what's going on. So you think, oh, hang on, no, I'm not going in there, Well, guys, I've had me beer. I'm gonna go and do some charging up. It's like a bomb hit it in here. So I'll start making these irregular things. I'll do one a week. Day we're on now, Thursday. So I'll be live again next Thursday. A few more updates for you. Till then, thank you, admins, and videos and in the hub. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everybody in the hub. It's just coming up to 1,600 people in there now. Groovy, man, groovy. Thank you, everybody, for coming over the natter. So I'll be live next Thursday again, about 7 o'clock. I'll catch you then. Everybody have a fantastic Christmas. Don't get too drunk. Stay safe. And stay spooky. Good night. God bless.